So I recently uploaded this TikTok and it kind of blew up and a tutorial was super requested. So here we go, I hope you enjoy it. And just to mention, you don't need a lot of skills to do this hairstyle, all you need to know is how to do a 3-strand braid. Simply start by brushing the hair. After your hair is fully detangled, you're going to start doing a Dutch braid. In order to do that, you're going to part off a medium-sized strand from the front of your head, part it into 3, then take the bottom strand and put it underneath the middle one. Take the top strand and also put it underneath the new middle piece. Again, take the bottom one or the one on the right, however you want to see it. And now before you put the top one in the middle, you're going to add some hair from the top of your head to it, like this. And then just put it in the middle. Now take the bottom strand and put it in the middle without adding hair. Then again add hair to the top piece and don't add hair to the bottom one. After you've done that a few times, you're going to start to pancake the braid. This basically means to pull out the braid like this, just using your thumb and index finger to make the braid look bigger. Now just continue braiding. Also, we're doing a slightly diagonal braid, as you've seen it in the video at the beginning, so just keep that in mind while braiding. Once you reach the other side, just continue braiding normally without adding any hair. And this is how my braid looks like. Don't worry if yours doesn't look like this, it doesn't need to be perfect. Okay, as I said, you only need to know how to do a regular braid. So you're gonna part off a small piece of hair from the front of your head underneath the braid, and then you're gonna part it into 3 even strands. Yeah, you can see me kind of struggling here to make it even, but then you're going to start braiding as usual. Put the right strand underneath the middle one and then take the left one and put it underneath the middle one. And then you're going to start pancaking it, but only on one side, like this. I would recommend to braid a few centimeters, then go ahead and pancake one side of the braid, and then you can continue to braid. This will make it a lot easier, because if you braid it all at once and pancake it all at once, it will be a lot harder. When you're done, take a small elastic, and this is really helpful because I've created this little trick which makes it a lot easier to do the flower braids. So you're gonna start by securing it as you would normally do, but once you're halfway through, you're gonna take the ends and put them over the braid like this. So you're creating this loop, and then you're gonna continue to secure it. And I'm promising that I will show it way better on the next braid, so definitely keep on watching, because I know it's kind of hard to see here, but just wait until I do the next braid. Now part off a new small strand next to the other braid, part it into 3 and also do a braid. As I promised, you'll see it a lot better how to tie the braid at the end. So you're going to take your clear elastic and wrap it around a few times. And once you're halfway through, you're going to take the ends and just place them over the braid like this to create this little loop. And then you're just going to continue wrapping the elastic around. Repeat those steps for a few more strands, and by the way, I never count the strands or anything, I just do whatever I feel like would look good. And now we're going to take the small braids and you're just going to take your fingers and pull the braid through the upper braid. It should somehow look like this, and now repeat this for all the braids, and don't worry about the distance. I'm sure you're going to figure out what will look best for your braid and your hair type. I know at this part the hairstyle looks pretty funny, but the next step will change it up completely. In order to do a flower braid, you're going to take the end and you're going to hold onto the loop that we've created and the ends, and then just roll it up. Make sure to hold it tight, and once you've reached the top, you're going to hold it there and secure it with a bobby pin. Now just roll all the braids up from the bottom to the top and secure them. And of course you can also do a different flower braid, but I always prefer to do it this way because I think it looks more realistic. Once I've done all the flower braids, I'm just gonna go ahead and make the braid a little bit bigger and just work on the details a little bit more. And now we've already reached the last step, which is again small braids. So just take a small piece of hair from the front of your head and part it into 3 even strands and start braiding it. And now, instead of pancaking it only on one side, you're gonna do it on one side first and then do the same exact strand and pull it out on the other side. It's kind of hard to explain, but I think you can see what I'm doing. So basically you're gonna alternate the side you pancake the braid towards. So if you started pancaking the braid towards the left, the next time you're gonna pancake it towards the right. And now just repeat this a few times. Again, I don't count the strands or anything. It also depends on how much hair you have left, so just do whatever you feel like works for you. Then I just went ahead and pulled out the braid a little bit more, and now you're already done. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial and it was helpful. I tried so hard to explain it as good as I could, so give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you liked it. Bye!